Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super uber mega excited to be sharing part 2 of unknown lesbian movies that you guys might have missed. And this list is actually based on your feedback. I've been reading the comments, I've been reading it, and I came up with this list according to your basically personal opinion. So before we get into it, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And also if I've missed any other unknown lesbian movie, please drop it down below in the comments. It would be very helpful. And we're gonna start off the list with The Venus Effect, and this movie was released in 2021. The movie is basically based on Liv, where Liv is in her early 20s working on her family's provincial farm. When completely unprepared, she falls in love with the basically chaotic and adventurous Andrea, who bursts into her life and becomes the beginning of an identity crisis for her. The movie actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating and is highly recommended. Is because you are living in your own world. You end up meeting someone that changes your whole vision and perspective on yourself and what you can actually become. And it's also very emotional at the same time. Then we have Casanova Was a Woman, and this movie was actually released in 2016. A struggling actor who has fallen in love with a woman while married to her husband, throw in a famous Spanish soap star mother, a homophobic sister, a yoga therapist, and her dilemma takes a twist because she ends up falling in love with a woman while being married, and she knowing the circumstances of her family definitely wouldn't make this relationship easy, but the two women really connect on a level that it makes everything worth it. And yes, this movie is highly recommended if you all haven't watched it yet. Then we have Baby Jane, and this one was actually released in 2019. It's available to watch on Prime Video and Apple TV. It's a romance slash drama. Jonah is leaving her small town just after finishing her education, going to the big city. She ends up being saved by a woman that's older than her named Picky, and they end up falling in love with one another, but their relationship is far from simple because of the differences of maturity and romance that they have. But one thing I have to say is these two are very spicy and very intense, and that's one of the reasons that I had to include them on this list. And this was probably the most recommended movie by you guys down below in the comments during the first part one, and this one is Bodyguard, released in 2005. The movie actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It follows an attractive policewoman, Mona, who is investigating the tobacco industry. Joanna is assigned to protect her. While working together and spending a lot of time together, Mona unexpectedly falls for her and they actually look amazing together. And I'm so thankful that you all have recommended this movie down below in the comments because I 100% didn't know about its existence. So I will definitely be going and checking it out and going to support it. Then we have So Hard to Forget, and this one was actually released in 2010. Julia, a teacher struggling with depression, as she tries to get her life back together again after her long, intense love affair with Antonia, feeling totally abandoned after she basically left her girlfriend after the whole breaking up situation. Julia is thrown into a desperate, painful process. Her life and her values have been compromised. The movie is a drama, and this one is very intense and probably one of the most emotional movies on this list. If you guys have watched it, please let me know your personal opinion on it. It will be very important. Then we have Helt, and this movie was released in 2023. It's a thriller. A celebrity couple attend an intimate meditation retreat only to find themselves being the unknowing participants in an experiment that could change the courses of their lives forever. The movie is super low. It actually got a 3 out of a 10 rating. It's available to watch on Prime Video. If you watch it, please let me know your thoughts on it. This is probably not my cup of tea, but I still wanted to include it because maybe it's not mine, but it could be yours. And we have Alice and Chloe. This movie was released in 1970. Alice, a successful cover girl, has had an affair with Luke, Chloe, who runs an advertising agency, takes advantage of this off days to seduce Alice. Alice tries to hide the situation from Luke, but later realizes what is happening. It's a triangular love situation. It's like I want you, you want him, but we want each other, and it just comes this whole romantic involvement situation. But to be honest, I really like the chemistry that Alice and Chloe has. It really is giving what it's supposed to give. Moving on, we have And Then Came Lola, and this one was released in 2009. It's a comedy drama. It follows a photographer who's ready to take things to the next level with her new girlfriend Casey. Lola sets out to run around basically helping Casey with her business by doing deliveries for her business, but staff meeting with Daniela, who's also Casey's ex. The movie had amazing feedback at the time it actually was released because it's like, okay, you working with my ex, but me and you are together, so how is this situation gonna be playing out? And this one is actually a holiday movie and it's called A Holiday I Do. And this one was released in 2023. The movie is basically, like I already said, a Christmas movie and it's actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating. When a single mom and country girl falls for her ex-husband's beautiful and wedding planner, she will need some Christmas magic to fix the chaos. It's a comedy slash drama slash romance, and the quality of the movie is actually really, really good. And one thing that surprised me is that this movie was released last year, but it didn't get no recognition. So I just had to go ahead and put it on this list just in case any of you have missed it as well. And finally, we have The Color Purple, and the new version of it was released in 2023. Even though this movie doesn't need no introduction, and I know it's not unknown, a lot of people actually knows it, and it's very, very popular, and I also really enjoyed watching it a lot. I still wanted to include it just in case any of you haven't watched it yet, because let me tell you, Silly, she's really, really like amazing, and just the fact that she could overcome everything that she was going through is really, really amazing to see. This movie is highly recommended, and like I said, The Color Purple doesn't need no introduction. It's a true classic and will be going down as one of the best movies out there. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments of this new list. I would highly appreciate if you guys could donate. I've actually activated the super stickers to the channel. Just in case any of you would like to make a small donation, it will actually help out the channel a lot when it comes to growing, editing, and just, creating more and better quality content for you guys. And I also want to say before we go, thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. It never goes unnoticed and it never will go unnoticed. Thank you so much. We literally have been growing a lot. And also, if I have left out any other, lesbian movies that are unknown, please drop them down below in the comments. It will be very, very helpful. And I also want to say if I have mispronounced anything that you might not understand, I truly, truly apologize. I always try to keep it as clean as possible. But if I don't, hey, my bad. I'm trying to do a better job. Thank you so much once again for all the love and all the support. Until the next video, I hope you enjoyed this one and goodbye.